Hello, my dear recruiters and fellow members. Mostly we know that every recruiter is working on a recruitment or staffing field. They'll prepare their reports or vacancy tracker reports. So everyone has their recruitment tracking report through manually. These all manually. When you are going for IITS application part, that would be completely different. Okay. So when it comes to now manual, how to prepare the recruitment tracker for the specific vacancies which are available in your organization, and how you are going to fill, what date, I mean how many days do you have to fill that position, and everything has to be maintain the records. So I'm just showing you how you we need to create a records or a template in every organization if it is a startups and all the things. So many recruiters will see how we need to manage the vacancy tracker report and confirmation report, candidate information and interview feedbacks of the candidate, and everything will be depends on organization to organizations based on the whether they are going for automation or they are going for application tracking systems, or even some companies are going for still for manually. Okay. So when it comes to manual here, I'll show you what the steps that you need to add up here. So if you see here, this is the tracking report which we generated. So basically we'll go on with the process actually. So if you see here the columns which we created, the project is serial numbers and the project location, initially that in which location that you are hiring for, then project ID. This is for basically for if you have 10 requirements, you will create one project ID for that. Based on that ID, you will follow up the requirements and how many people have been reached to the specific project, and with that ID you can identify easily how many people, and specifically they'll mention what code has been mentioned there. Now all these manual things will be done in the through automation now. So automatically if you use cpal, automatically it will create the project ID and it will be mentioned. If someone is add up the information, the reason will be directly go to the specific code. That helps to the recruiters to identify which profile is what position that they are applying for. Okay. Then designations, what kind of a designation are they? Are you looking for a programmer or software engineer or a database engineer or a Oracle administrator, or completely looking for a cloud based technologies that you are looking for? And for each requirement, how many vacancies that you have? Do you have one vacancy or two, three, four, five? How many number of vacancies that you have, that you will be mentioned here? And when you need to start, generally if you get the requirement today, you have been mentioned that date by today itself, so that helps to you. And how many days the target that you need to close, is it 10 days, 5 days, or 1 month of time? Just mention here, that will give some clarity of you appointments, how many, I mean target dates that you need to close this position. Once if you given 10 days of time here, it will change automatically. So here when it comes to the date, I mean target date that you need to fill, you have 10 days of time to fulfill it, or if you have 20 days or 30 days, automatically it will be changed to your date. This helps you tracking the dates, how many days that you have been worked, how many profiles that you have sourced, and how many has been forwarded to the next levels. Everything will be shown in the tracking report. So everything will be shown in your tracking report. So when it comes to status awaiting, so once if you done this specific information from here to here, this is one part actually. And when it comes to here, the status waiting is completely the second part. How many profiles that you have sourced, and how many profiles that you have been approached to the candidates, how many has been scheduled, shortlisted, and how many have been sent for the interviews. These are the information that you need to be add up here. I mean, are you waiting for action, or how many people has been responded, how many people has been shortlisted for the interviews, and are you did you send those profiles for interview, or are waiting for the selection. If you have been done with the things, and you can see here, and awaiting issue of appointment letters, and how many people have been joined. Generally this information will be generally maintained in separate sheet, but for our purpose we'll maintain the same sheet to know, to understand how about the process. Generally once if it is done your vacancy tracker report, this has been changed to again this way. Okay, so the second wise, the targeted appointments, within how many days that you have been appointed the candidates, how many days that you have, that you selected the candidates and placed in the organization, that whether it is going for 10 days or 20 days, 30 days, 45 days, till 90 days, or more than 90 days it's taking to close the position. And once if you done the closing within 10 days of time, that you can mark with the position that you have been selected already, right? Here appointment letter and waiting for joining letter. If you already joined, then you can mention here as here candidate has been joined with a specific date. This is the way that helps you to track the your day-to-day activities in the recruitment process. So check and create the process, complete process. Okay, and when it comes to confirmation part, the candidate has been confirmed and you want to go for you already released the offer, but the candidate is in a notice period of 15 days or 1 month or more than 1 month, that you need to add up those candidate information, confirmation details, that here where at what date he will be going to join. Will it takes 15 days of time, or it will take 1 month of time, or it takes more than 1 month of time. So name, his designation, date of joining date, what is grade has been mentioned when you are going for the code, and reporting authorities to whom, HR or to the management, that you are going to reporting, a date of confirmation when he is going to join the date of. If the candidate is going for beyond that confirmation status, you have to mention here how many days that he is going to join. So this is the way that we can confirm the candidates based on the reports. And next, candidate info. When you are hiring for when you are taking the complete details of the candidates, that you will be mentioned here about how the process will be going on, and what is the interview process, availability for remarks, does he has any interview process or he has any offers. Everything will be update here with a specific information. And once if it is done, then we are going for the feedback of the candidate. So you can see here the name, date of birth, qualification, current employer, current designation, experience years, current salary, address, interview date which has been mentioned, availability for joining, and everything will be taken for the interviewer. That interview who is going to for interview feedback, that it will be mentioned here, complete information. This is the way that every recruiter will maintain the manual recruitment tracker. So if you find this video is helpful, please share this information to others as well, that helpful to the freshers and other people. Thank you.